Hey everybody, thank you so much for tuning in. Today's video is a Dollar Tree lantern wall sconce. I think this thing is so beautiful and adds a nice rustic touch to any room. It goes with farmhouse decor, it goes with rustic, shabby chic, so many options, and the best thing is that it's super duper affordable. Anyway, I really hope that you enjoy this video and stick around by subscribing to this channel. As soon as you hit subscribe, we become best friends. And please go ahead and hit that notification bell so you know every time I post a video. YouTube is being funny these days, so unless you press that bell, you will not see any of my videos again. Anyway, let's go ahead and get started. For this project, I'm going to be using two Dollar Tree frames, and these are the ones with the wood grain. And now I'm just going to take them apart, and I'm not going to use the inside, but I am going to save it for now because I am going to need it to measure some stuff out. So I'm going to keep this part. And now that both of my frames are ready, I'm going to use these craft sticks, which I purchased at Walmart. And I'm going to measure the outside to see how many popsicle sticks I should use. And for this, I'm going to use 5. If I would have measured on the inside, I would have had to cut one down. So make sure that you're measuring on the outside, which is the only thing that's going to be showing anyway. So now that I have my 5 popsicle sticks, I am going to use that backside to measure out, and this is going to give me the perfect measurement to be able to put it on the inside of the frame. So I'm just going to mark it down with any pencil. This is actually the exact same method that I used for my farmhouse window and shutter mirror. I'll leave that video in the description and at the end of this video if you want to check it out. So now that my marks are made, I'm going to grab some really sturdy scissors and cut everything down. And as long as you have really sturdy scissors, this is really simple to do because this wood is not thick at all. It should be perfectly fine. So once you make your cuts, you do want to make sure that it fits in the frame because sometimes we do just make mistakes or we cut a little less or a little bit more. So flip your frame over and make sure that it fits perfectly. And as you can see, this fits just fine, so I'm going to do the rest. If you want to use Dollar Tree popsicle sticks, you totally can. All you have to do is cut off the round pieces and then add another piece on top. The reason I didn't do this is because it required a lot more work, so I just found it easier to just buy the larger popsicle sticks. So now I'm going to stain it, and I'm going to be using this stain, which I purchased at Walmart, but you can use shoe polish if you have any. They do sell it at Dollar Tree. So I'm going to be using the sponge, and this is also purchased at Dollar Tree, but they have it for 40 cents at Walmart as well. Now I'm only going to be doing one side of the popsicle sticks because you're not going to be able to see the back side, but you are more than welcome to do both. So once you're done, make sure that they all dry really well before moving on. And now it is time to assemble everything. I'm going to be using my E6000 and I'm going to put it around the frame, making sure that I'm putting enough to hold the popsicle sticks, but not too much so that it doesn't seep out. And even though it's really not necessary on the sides, I'm still going to add it. So now I'm going to start positioning the popsicle sticks. And I want to make sure that it's not too close to the edge because remember, we don't really need that many popsicle sticks. It's just whatever shows. And if you put it too close to the edge, there's going to be a giant gap. So I'm going to show you again. I'm going to add a generous amount of the E6000. And now I'm going to start positioning it, and as you can see, it's not completely at the edge of the frame, just covering what's visible. And it's okay if there's little gaps. That makes everything look a little bit more authentic, but not huge gaps because then it just looks like you didn't use enough popsicle sticks. So now you can go ahead and add some weight I checked before to make sure that I liked the way that it looked, and then I let it dry, adding some weight so that it all dries nice and straight. So now that it is completely dry, I'm going to add my hooks. So this hook I purchased at Walmart. This is actually a plant hanger. It was $1.97 for 2, but you can also use these self-adhesive hooks from Dollar Tree. So I'm gonna go ahead and add E6000 to the middle, not too close to the edge so it doesn't seep out, and then I'm gonna place it on the 3rd plank, making sure that it is nice and centered. So you're gonna wanna let this dry really well. Obviously it's a lot of glue and there's no air really hitting it, so you are gonna need this to dry for 24 hours. For the lanterns, Dollar Tree has 3 options. This one which I love so much, and this Moroccan one. So I decided to go with this one, and I took it apart, which is actually really easy. And once I took it apart, I did spray paint it gold. So once I put it back together, I just grabbed a sanding block and kind of distressed it a bit so that it looks a little worn out. You don't have to do any of these steps. You can just leave it black or use another lantern. I just wanted to show you how I got the effect. So now that it's distressed, it's ready to use. Now to mount the whole thing onto the wall, I used some foam mounting tape, but you can also just put the back part of the frame back on or just use a little nail. But I just cut mounting tape into small pieces, put them on the 4 corners, and bam! You have beautiful rustic looking lanterns from Dollar Tree. If you like this video, please don't forget to give me a thumbs up, and thank you so much for watching. Till next time.